perform in front of their hometown fans here in Phoenix. Winning their last 3 games. They'd like to make that 4 in a row here tonight.
Well, the streak is still going, but right now they're facing a team that's going to make it.
Man, that was unreal. Mark it up.
That's not as easy as he made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary, partner.
Man.
Oh, you know it. The guy can climb the ladder, can't he?
It's stolen by Lowry. And here's the fast break. Ross leading the way. The offensive rebound. Stolen by Len. Dragic against Fields. Dragic kicks to Morris. And it's Dragic off the drive. The feed to Morris. To the left wing. It's deflected. It's stolen by Johnson. Ross with a wide open look. And it's Dragic with the rebound.
It's like he's just trying to showcase his range, but he could probably get a better shot in that possession.
Yeah, he sure could. It doesn't do you any good if you miss it from that deep.
Alex Len, the number 5 overall pick last season by the Suns. He had to undergo ankle surgery just prior to the season. Played limited minutes, but they're hoping he can make that leap here in year 2. Very skilled big man.
Clark, you had an opportunity to watch Alex Len play with Maryland. What do you think about his game?
Well, I like his potential, Kevin. He's a big guy. He's pretty strong, and he's got good athleticism and mobility. You just hope he can keep his ankles healthy, because if he can, this kid has a chance to be really good. You know, it always takes big guys, usually anywhere from 4 to 6 years, to develop as NBA players. So if healthy, this guy will be one of the better centers in the league, I think.
And it's Bledsoe off the drive, and there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game. Morris dishes to Bledsoe. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Len, and a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in.
Got himself into really good position there. Can't pass that shot up, guys.
The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Lowry from outside, and he gets it to go. Lowry's got 5.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
For Phoenix, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Lowry against Bledsoe. Here's Morris, and Valanciunas with the block. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Lowry kicks to Fields. Back to Lowry. Passes it to Valanciunas. Off target at the rim. Last outing for Toronto, they won that game against New York.
And I thought, guys, they were the beneficiary of what was some lackluster defense being played against them.
I agree with you. I mean, it was really shocking how many free runs to the hoop they got.
And Toronto making a change. Williams has checked in. Suns last season back to being one of the better offensive teams in the NBA, Steve, after their uncharacteristic struggles 2 seasons ago.
Well, you remember under Steve Nash, they led the league in points per possession for 6 straight seasons from 2004 to 2010. Suns fans really accustomed to high-octane offense, that's for sure.
Bledsoe against Williams. There's a screen to the middle. Morris passes to Tucker. No good from outside. Raptors trail by 4. Williams with the ball. Eric Bledsoe covering. No good from Ross. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Outside Dragic. Dishes it to Bledsoe. It's stolen by Valanciunas. And now the fast break. Ross with the ball. Williams kicks to Johnson. And the foul called on Markieff Morris. A platoon swap here for Phoenix. A new group in now for the Raptors. Hansbrough's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Patterson comes in for Johnson. Johnson, he's checked in for Landry Fields. And it's Vasquez in for Terrence. Oh!
Look out!
Wow, and that that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Well, you know what the questions are about now. It's their defense, that's for sure.
Williams with the steal. Vasquez with it. Thomas is there. The kick out to Williams from the baseline. Good, he hits the jump shot.
Easy little jump shot for him right there, guys.
Thomas goes in. In the corner, it's Morris. Green dishes to Morris. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Morris has got his first points of the night.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Kicks it to Patterson. That is good.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Here's Tolliver. Shot denied. But they'll get another chance. Plumlee with it. Hansborough's there. 6 to shoot. Tolliver kicks to Plumlee. And he lays it straight in.
They're really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And that's going to open things up for them on the perimeter going forward, Clark.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Vasquez kicks to Hansbrough. The kick out to Williams. 19 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Lets it go from the wing. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Williams has got 6. Here is Thomas. He's coming off a 10-point game against Washington. Plumlee sets the pick for Thomas. And he hits the buzzer beater.
What a big bonus for them to end the quarter as he beats the buzzer.
Talk about maximizing every last possession you've got. Right there, it was done.
Spend your Christmas day with the NBA.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And they're getting good balance offensively, too, because they're starting to knock down that mid-range jumper.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for Toronto right now, Lowry and Ross pairing up in the backcourt. James Johnson is out there with Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Fields in at the small forward position. Jacks up a 3. Outside for Thomas. Beyond the arc. Can't hit. And Toronto will come the other way. Last time they met was in Toronto.
Remember in that last matchup, they really snuck out a win. A close game. And it came down to a few mistakes at the end. Forcing turnovers, I thought, was the difference.
Goran Dragic is checked in for Plumlee. Here's Lowry. And he just worked New York in that last game. That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Valanciunas.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
I don't think they're counting on turnovers to pull this one off.
You'd like to have them if you can get them, Kevin. You can play aggressively. You try to get into the passing lane, but an aggressive play is a two-way street. If you don't settle down, your mistakes could be your own.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, DeMar DeRozan with great size at the shooting guard position. Recently, he's looked to exploit that advantage in the post. He said, quote, "I look at guys like Kobe, and as they started to get older, they got better in the low block. I looked at it as, quote, if I get better at it now, that's going to be a benefit for me later." Guys, he's already seeing the dividends paid.
Getting close range buckets and getting to the line, Doris. That's helping his efficiency. Thanks. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
second team foul.
There's a good screen. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Shots good by Bledsoe.
That's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And I would continue to do it. You know, force the defense to maybe send a double team. Now you've got other options to work with offensively.
Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second.
Well, there were a lot of amazing performances last season, but one that I didn't see coming was Terrence Ross notching 51 points early in 2014. That was just out of the blue.
That puts them in the lead. Johnson's got his first points of the game. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
And they've come out in attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing the ball repeatedly.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
And it's Lowry penetrating. Fields with the three. Stolen by Len. Dragic kicks to Bledsoe. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
That is a terrific effort on the shot. He's giving up a lot of size, but still finds a way to score.
I don't think that affected him in the least, though, Steve. I mean, he made it look like he was the bigger guy.
Ross, that's good.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
They double-team Bledsoe. He dishes it to Morris. The kick out to Dragic. Knocks down the three ball. Dragic has got himself on the board with three there.
Now you threaten the defense inside and then find the open man on the outside. Good offense.
Lowry passes to Ross. He feeds it to Fields. Ross against Dragic. 11 feet away. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
Patrick Patterson, he's checked in for Toronto. Dragic kicks it to Tucker. Toronto grabs the miss. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Ross on the wing, guarded by Bledsoe. Ross dishes to Patterson. Just 4 to shoot. Lowry for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Seemed like they hit every big shot they had in that game. Kevin, their offense was clicking, but really clutch in big moments.
That's ideally the way you want it to unfold on the road, Steve. Don't even give the fans a chance to get into the game.
Well, last year it was a breakout one for the Phoenix guard, Goran Dragic. In his second season as a full-time starter, Steve, he truly elevated his game to all-star status.
Well, statistically, he was actually a top 10 player in the league. And more importantly, Kevin, he helped lead the Phoenix Suns to 47 wins, which nobody saw coming. So Dragic just with a monster year.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Miles Plumlee's checked in for Alex Len. Tolliver comes in for Markieff Morris. And Morris subbed in for P.J. Tucker. Hansbrough misses. Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them.
And Dragic was really a glaring omission from the All-Star game in New Orleans. I don't think anybody questions that. Kobe had to sit it out. Many felt Dragic should have been the selection, especially considering the Suns' record. I mean, they were a borderline playoff team all year long.
Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
You know what? Can you believe there have been 7 lead changes already, guys?
Wow.
Yeah, we're still in the first half. I mean, the way this thing is going, this can turn into a wild one.
Green, he's checked in for the Suns. Isaiah Thomas comes in for Eric Bledsoe. 1:19 left to play in the first half. Williams with the block.
Isaiah Thomas.
Shot from the top of the key. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And for Dragic, some additional sting. His contract with the Suns would have paid him $1 million bonus for making an All-Star game. But to his credit, he said all the right things and just used the slide as motivation for the second half of the season.
Vasquez with it. Now Thomas defending. Williams passes to Hansbrough. Johnson wide open. He fires. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. Pass to Morris. From 18 feet away, the rebound by Johnson. Clock management. This is where, Steve, they can get a 2-for-1.
Yeah, I think it makes sense. As long as the first one's a good one, and now you play D, you get the ball back, one more shot.
To the wing right side.